We're in the beautiful Drakensberg for the first challenge of our first semi-final round. Things are cooking here in KwaZulu-Natal as we enter our first semi-final round of the season. We started off with 4 teams and only 2 of them remain. Who will lead their school to victory in this adventure-filled semi-final round? And who will take their school through to the finals and thus compete for the ultimate title of the unsinkable outdoor class of this year? Teams Amanzi, the heat is on and it's all to play for here on Challenge SOS. Ons 2 semifinale spanne is opgewonde vir die eerste uitdaging van 3 in hierdie ronde. From snorkeling to abseiling to a nail-biting ocean kayaking and beach relay race. These amazing champs have braved the best extreme outdoor challenges that KZN has to offer. Let's recap the journeys of our first 2 semi-finalists. That's Team Amanzi from Rossborough High and Team Igagasi from Mumbilo Secondary School. The finish line. John is in the lead. He's about to go around the buoy.
We're right for the hole.
You guys ready to sing or fly? Go! Team that did it in the least time is Team Amanzi! Team Igagasi! These 2 semi-finalists knocked out Team Umhlaba and Team Umoya, who held their heads up high but sank and unfortunately had to leave the show. Now we're here in the beautiful Drakensberg for our first semi-final round of the season. And I'm pretty sure our teams can't wait to get going. Come through, teams. Our first 2 semi-finalists, Team Amanzi and Team Igagasi. Welcome, how are you guys feeling?
Excited.
Team Amanzi, I see that you have a new team member. Kanyo, how does it feel to be here?
It's feel excited. I'm excited because it's my first time. I'm like in Drakensberg. Wow, I've never thought I'd be here.
And what are you going to be bringing to your team?
I'm gonna give them all my strengths and work with them as a team.
Awesome stuff. Wenzile, did you think that your team would make it this far?
Yes, I actually thought my team would make it this far. We were confident all the way.
All right. TK, you've had a chance to size up the competition. What do you think of them?
I think by looking at them, I think we can beat them, and I think we can win this competition, and we can crush their dreams.
All right, Jordan. TK says he's going to crush your team's dreams. What do you have to say in response to that?
He's wrong in that other way. We're going to take them down.
Oh. Well, it's definitely going to be a very fierce competition between our first 2 semi-finalists. Sbahle, you've made it through to the semi-finals. How is your team going to ensure that you guys make it through to the finals?
Well, we as a team, we know that we're going to make it anyway, but we're going to work even harder than we did before. We're going to speak to each other this time, communicate even better. We're going to be stronger than what we were.
Well, these 2 teams are definitely not afraid of each other or of a challenge. Speaking of challenges, let's go ahead and find out what they have to do today. Today's challenge is a timed relay race, where each team will have to complete a 300-meter zip line and then try their hand at a little accurate archery. Archery is the term for using a bow to propel an arrow at a target. Long ago, archery was used for hunting and combat, but in modern times, it is a hobby and a sport. To hit the target requires a steady hand and a keen eye, which our teams may not have control over after a long zipline ride. Teams will start at an archery range. The first team member to go must run up to the zipline. Once they've received the all clear from the instructor, they must zip down to the bottom and run back to the archery range. Once at the archery range, the team member must use the bow and arrow to hit the target. Each team member will get to shoot 5 arrows. If they miss with all 5 arrows, they must fetch the arrows and try again. The next team member can only start the challenge once the previous member has hit the target. Time will only stop once the final team member has hit the target. Now, doesn't that look like fun? All right, teams, who's ready to get their aim game on?
Igagasi.
Awesome. Now, Team Igagasi, last I checked, you had 2 members that were afraid of heights. Is this still the case?
No.
So you've overcome your fear?
Yes.
Team Amanzi, anybody on your team? All right, so you guys are not scared of today's challenge. Lovely.
We feel excited about today's challenge because we haven't done archery before, but we did the zip lining, so we're excited about it, and we want to go through the archery well and do it as a good, strong team.
I don't think no one's going to struggle in today's challenge because we all know how to do archery, and I think we're going to try to do our best and succeed.
In today's challenge, I think that all the members of my team will struggle because we have no experience in archery, and I think it might be a setback for us in the challenge. But hopefully, if we aim properly, we might get 1-2 lucky shots and hit the target, and we might win the challenge today.
Umlayezo enginawo for iTeam Igagasi ukuthi singabukeka sibancane kodwa sinamandla futhi sobaqumba phansi.
Julle by die huis hoef nie uitgelaat te voel nie. Volg ons op Facebook vir al die challenge SOS avontuur. 2 teams, only 1 spot in the finals. Who will zip their way to victory? And who will plunge to defeat? It's sink or swim here on SOS. We'll see you after this. We're in the beautiful Drakensberg for the first challenge of our first semi-final round. Did you know that the Drakensberg stretches over 1,000 kilometers long, making it the perfect backdrop for today's challenge? Team Amanzi from Rossborough High will compete against Team Igagasi from Mumbilo Secondary School for a shot at the ultimate title of the unsinkable outdoor class of this year. Today's challenge is going to be a timed relay race where each team will need to complete a zip line and bow and arrow challenge. It's hit or miss for our 2 semi-finalists. Who will shoot for the stars and who will miss the mark? It's Challenge SOS at its best. All right, teams, you've drawn for spots. Which team will be going first in today's challenge?
Team Amanzi.
Team Amanzi. Team Igagasi, you guys can go and chill. Team Amanzi, who is going to be going first for your team?
Nyakalo.
Nyakalo. Why Nyakalo?
Because he's fast.
All right, thank you very much, Kanyo. We have 4 harnesses here. You guys are going to each get a harness. Remember to pass on the safety equipment before the next team member can go and do their leg of the challenge. All right, teams, let's put on your harnesses and let's start the challenge. All right, Mko. Are they ready to go? Yep. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much. All right, Team Amanzi, you've all got your harnesses on. And Nyakalo, you've got the safety equipment. Are you guys ready to zip to victory?
Yes!
Have you guys got your eye on the target?
Yes!
It's time to sink or
Swim! Go!
and Nyakalo is off.
Ukubona kwami i-challenge namhlanje ibinzima kakhulu, ibinzima ngesikhathi kuthiwa sigijime sinyuke lapha intaba ngoba abanye bethu mina ebekumnandi nge-challenge namhlanje isikhathi sesehla kwi-zipline ngoba le zipline bekuthiwa iyona ende kakhulu la eSouth Africa.
And Nyakalo zips past the rest of his team as they cheer him on. And Nyakalo makes his way back. He now has to try his hand at the archery.
Come on.
Stand in there.
And Nyakalo finally hits the target. He can now pass on the safety equipment to the next member of his team.
Challenge SOS, akaze ngicabanga ukuthi ingaba nzima ngale ndlela. Kona okunye kulula, okunye kunzima. Njengokugijima entabeni uphelelwe umoya.
Kano, come stand here. Cut it back. Bring it back. Go higher. Fire. Go. Fire. Shoot. Hurry up, hurry up.
Ngicabanga ukuthi ngabe ngenze okungcono nalokho ngabe mhlawumbe ngishaye kwesibili ngoba okuyoqala kuba nzima. Ngicabanga ukuthi ngabe ngenzeka kangcono kakhulu ngoba ngabe ngishaye kuyoqala isikhathi futhi besamba.
And Kanya not only hits the target, but almost gets a bullseye. I'm pretty sure she's happy as she's taking off her safety equipment and passing it on to the next member of her team.
Inkinga ngokudubula ngomcibisholo ukuthi bekhona ama-arrows amathathu. So kube inkinga encanyana mina kodwa ngahamba ngayo walanda. Kwathi sengidubula kwesibili yangena.
Yes!
Wednesday hits the target. She now has to pass on the safety equipment to Jordan. And let's see how he does, as he has been cheering on the rest of his team. And Jordan, who couldn't understand why his other teammates were walking up the hill, seems to be walking.
Cabanga ukuthi uJordan wenze umsebenzi oncomekayo ngokuthi asigqugquzele ngalesikhathi kade sinyuka entabeni ngoba bekunzima. Ngalesikhathi uJordan kade memeza amagama ethu, umoya uyabuya ngalesikhathi kumemeza igama lakho, umuntu kumele uqhubeke kakhulu.
And Jordan has completed the zipline part of the challenge. All he needs to do is hit the target, and time will stop.
Angibona ukuthi kuskoste isikhathi eside, isikhathi esenze i-archery bekuJordan ngoba yena thina sonke sishaya sidubule lapha kwi-target ngama-area, sisebenzisa ama-area amancane. Yena wamthatha ama-area awu-10 ukuze ashaye i-target.
And time! Well done, Team Amanzi. You have completed your first challenge in the first semi-final round here on Challenge SOS. Wenzile, do you think that your time is good enough for you guys to win?
No, I think we could have done a lot better.
All right. Cool. Well done. You guys can go and chill and relax and catch your breath. And we'll get Team Igagasi to come and do the challenge. Well, now that Team Amanzi has taken the challenge and completed it, it's time for us to see how Team Igagasi will fare in today's challenge. Come on in, guys. Caden, you have the safety equipment, so that means you're going first. Are you guys ready? Yes. It's time to sing. Oh, swim, go.
Come on, Caden.
And Caden is off for Team Igagasi.
Come, Caden. You can do it.
As soon as Sam said sink or swim, I sprinted up the hill, but at a certain point I felt like tired. I felt like giving up and walking, but I continued jogging. Then when I got to the zip line start, I zip lined, and the view when I just looked around me was so beautiful. I was like, whoa, I'm ziplining, yay, in the air.
Make history.
At the end of the sprint, I got to the archery part. At the archery, I missed 3 bows, 3 arrows, and on the 4th one, I got it in.
And Kaden gets the target. She now has to pass the safety equipment on to the next member of her team, and they'll take on the challenge. And Sbahle is on the zip line. All she needs to do now is come back and shoot her arrow at the target.
When Sbahle got to the bottom of the zip line and I started seeing her run, I was like, whoa, is that Sbahle? She can run, oh my word.
And Sbahle is back. All she needs to do is hit the target, and the next member of her team will be able to go.
into engibhedele kakhulu kwi-challenge yanamhlanje beku-archery because mina bengisengidiniwe bese ngifuna ukuqeda yonke into so bese ngifuna ukushesha bese ngi-frustrated so i-team yami bezama ungicalm down because yonto emele sense for i-archery kumele urelax ube calm so bona into engibhedele kakhulu for i-challenge yanamhlanje.
And Sbahle is struggling. The rest of her team is trying to give her some pointers. But could it be a case of too many cooks spoiling the pot? And tensions are building as Sbahle struggles to hit the target.
Ukuze ngishaye i-target angazi ngithathe ama-arrow amangaki kodwa ngiyazi beka ama-arrows amaningi because belokhu ngigijima one way ngiphinde ngihambe ngiphinde ngibuye so usho ukuthatha ama-arrow amaningi nesikhathi esiningi esiwestekile lapho.
And Sbahle finally hits the target. That means that she can pass on the safety equipment to the next member of her team, and that is TK. It's all on the line for our two teams as they compete against each other in our first challenge of this semi-final round. The ultimate title of the Unsinkable Outdoor class is up for grabs. Who will sink and who will swim? Find out when Challenge SOS returns. It is the first challenge of our first semi-final round, and Team Igagasi will need to get narrow with the arrow if they are to succeed in today's challenge.
After Sbahle was TK, he ran up the hill, he managed to come down safely. When it came to the archery, I think he was the fastest person to hit the target.
And Rico is the fourth and final member of Team Igagasi to take on today's challenge. How will he do? Rico taking it groovy and easy as he zips past his team members.
Being the last person to go on my team was a bit nerve-wracking because my team was counting on me to set a good time and because I'm fast. So I think that it was a bit too tense for me, but I think that I made it.
Shoot.
Watching Enrico do the archery part of the challenge was frustrating because he himself did not listen to what the other teammates were saying, and we also got burned waiting there like forever.
And that's it. That's time. Well done, Team Igagasi.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Smartle, let's talk about the bow and arrow.
So the bow and arrow was very hard for me because I was getting frustrated because the arrow was like I was really shaking. I was getting frustrated and I couldn't like put my arrow like straight. So that is the hardest part for me because I was getting really frustrated.
Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and meet up with the other team and find out if you did indeed win today's challenge. All right, Team Amanzi. Guys, well done on today's challenge. For amateurs, you guys really took that challenge on like professionals. Well, it's time for us to find out which of these two teams came out victorious. Both teams did extremely well. But the team that did it in the fastest time only going to be revealed at the end of this semi-final round. This was the first challenge of 3 in this round. And once all 3 challenges have been completed, will we find out who will be going home for good and who will go through to the finals and get a chance at that ultimate title of the unsinkable outdoor class of this season. Now, I'm pretty sure both teams had fun. Would you guys do something like this again?
Yes.
With one challenge already in the bag, who is in the lead? Team Amanzi from Rossborough High? No. Or Team Igagasi from Umbilo Secondary School?
Yes.
If you don't want to miss out on any of the Challenge SOS action, then follow us on Facebook and you can be a part of it too. And also, convince your friends to join you in an adventure, as it can be a lot of fun. But before we say goodbye, let's take a sneak peek at our next episode where these two teams go up against each other in a mountain boarding challenge. Two teams, but only one spot in the finals. Join us again next week as we continue the journey to finding out who will be crowned the unsinkable outdoor class of this year. And before we go, always remember that life's a challenge. And only you can decide if you sink or... We'll see you again next week.